Hello children. So we saw in our previous class about our chapter triangles. Okay. So what is a triangle and definition of triangle and properties of triangles we saw in our previous class. Is it right? Okay. So let us remember that. Okay. And then now let us move on to the some more properties. That is another property of a triangle. Okay. So first let us take a triangle first. Okay. So this is a triangle. Okay. So this is a triangle. So A, B, C, we can name it as A, B, C is a triangle. Okay. So here we can take two sides are equal. The two sides of a triangle are equal. What are those sides? AB and AC. So AB is 3.5 centimeter and AC is also 3.5 centimeter. Okay. And the other side of the triangle is we have 5 centimeters. Okay. So two sides are equal. Okay. This is the property we can say based on this only. Okay. So what is the property here? Two sides of a triangle is equal. Okay. You know what is the name of this triangle? What is the name of this triangle? Isosceles triangle. What is the name of this triangle? Isosceles triangle. Okay, children. See, two sides are equal means that triangle we can name. We can say it as a isosceles triangle. So, based on this isosceles triangle, we have a property of triangle. What is the property? See, these two sides are equal means the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay. So, two sides are equal means we can say the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. What is the property that? So, that is the property angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Equal sides are equal. See, angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So we can say AB equals to AC means angle B equals to angle C. Okay. So what is this property? And AB equals to AC means we can say angle B equals to angle C. See how to prove this. Okay. So we want to prove this property. Okay. So let us see that. Okay. So what is the statement here? What is the statement? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. So in this what is given? AB equals to AC. Equal sides are given. Okay. So what we want to prove? Angle B equals to angle C. We want to prove. Angle B equals to angle C. We want to prove. Okay. So for that we can construct some more in this triangle. Okay. So we can construct to prove angle B equals to angle C. So what we want to construct? Draw a perpendicular line. Okay. That is AD. Okay. AD. So this line intersects at BC and D. This line intersects BC and D. Okay. So now let us prove this. So what is given? AB equals to AC. Okay. So what we want to prove? To prove angle B equals to angle C. Angle B equals to angle C. Next, construction. What we want to construct? Construction. What we want to construct here? AD. Okay. Draw AD perpendicular to BC. Okay. So that we want to prove here. Okay. So now proof. So based on the congruence of triangles. So how to prove this? Based on the congruence of triangles. Okay. You know that. So we can take here two triangles in this. One is ABD and another one is ACD. Okay. So we can take in triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Okay. In these two triangles. Okay. So ABD and ACD, two triangles. In these two triangles, we know know that is AB equals to AC. That is two sides of this triangle is equal. So we can say first AB equals to AC. That is given. Okay, that is given. And we know AD equals to AD, common side of these two triangles. Okay, so AD equals to AD. Okay, AD equals to AD. Okay, that is common for these two triangles. Okay, so then this is common, and then we can say this we draw AD is perpendicular to BC. Okay, by construction we can say these two angles each equals to 90 degree. Okay, that is angle ADB equals to angle ADC. Okay, each equals to 90 degree. Okay, so based on these three concepts, we can say these two triangles, that is the triangle ABD and triangle ACD is congruent. Okay, so these two triangles are congruent. So therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by SAS congruence rule. By SAS congruence rule, we can say these two triangles are congruent to each other. Okay, if we can say two triangles are congruent, means so we can say the corresponding parts of the two triangles are equal. Okay, so two triangles are congruent means the corresponding parts of these two congruent triangles are equal. Okay, so based on that we can say angle B equals to angle C. Okay, angle B equals to angle C by corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay, we proved now. So this is the property. Okay, so this property is the converse of this property is also true. Okay, but the proof is not given for you. But the proof is as it is we have. Okay, based on this only. Okay, like this only we have the proof of that converse of this property also. Okay, so what is the converse of this property? Sides in opposite to equal sides, equal angles are equal. Okay, sides opposite to equal angles are equal. See, sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Here we can take the angles are given. Equal angles. Angles is given and we want to prove sides. AB equals to AC, we want to prove here. Okay, so this is a property. The first property, this one, angles opposite to equal sides are equal, and the converse of this property, that is sides opposite to equal angles are equal. Understood, children? Okay, so this way the proof of this property is given in your textbook, and the proof of the converse of this property is not given, but we can prove this also. Okay, how? Here we took given AB equals to AC, no, in angles opposite to equal sides. Here given is equal sides, but here given as equal angles. So in this place we can take angle B equals to angle C, and to prove here we want to prove AB equals to AC. For that we can prove like this only. Okay, so here we have by the corresponding parts of congruent triangle is two sides are equal. We can prove like that. Okay, so next we move on to example problem. Okay, example 4. So what is example 4 in your textbook? Let us see. Keep your textbook with you while seeing this video. Okay, so example 4, in triangle ABC, the bisector AD of angle A. Okay, so let us draw that figure. So example 4 is given in a triangle ABC. Okay, in a triangle ABC. This is ABC. In a triangle ABC. Okay, so the bisector AD bisector of angle A. Okay, that is perpendicular to side BC. That is B. Okay. Then show that AB equals to AC and triangle ABC is isosceles. Okay, I told you the converse of the property angles opposite to equal sides are equal. That is this proof. Okay, this is the proof of converse of the property angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Here it is given angle A. This is the AD is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector, angle bisector of angle A, and it is perpendicular to BC. Okay, so AD is the angle bisector of angle A and B is the bisector perpendicular to BC. So here it is given that is angle B equals to angle C. Okay, angle BAD. So these two are equal. Why? Because angle bisector. Okay, AD is the angle bisector of angle A. So BAD equals to CAD, we know. Okay, and AD is equals to AD common. Okay, and then ADC equals to ADC, that is equals to 90 degrees. Okay, let us take in triangle ABD and triangle ABC. Okay, see ABD and ACD. Okay, we can take that ABD and ACD. Okay, in these two triangles, we know that AD is the angle bisector. So we can say angle BAB equals to angle CAD. Okay, angle BAD equals to angle CAD by AD is the angle bisector of angle A. Okay, angle bisector of angle A. Then we know AD equals to AD. Okay, and then we know this is AD is the perpendicular to third side BC. So perpendicular means each equals to 90 degree. Okay, so we can say BDA equals to CDA. Each equals to 90 degree. Okay, so each equals to 90 degree. So based on these three, okay, that is angle, side, angle, angle, side, angle. Based on these three, we can say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Okay, by ASA congruence rule. Okay, so from this we can say these two triangles are congruent means the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. So here we want what we want to show here, the corresponding parts AB equals to AC, AB equals to AC. Okay, so AB equals to AC, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Okay, understood children? Okay, next we move on to example 5. Are you understood children? Okay, then what is example 5? Okay, so here also it is given based on the congruence rule. See, E and F are respectively the midpoints of the equal sides. So here also we have the isosceles triangle. Okay, see, isosceles triangle. So this is an isosceles triangle ABC. Isosceles triangle ABC. Okay, and it is given in your question. E and F are respectively the midpoints of the equal sides AB and AC. So it is given equal sides means AB equals to AC. These two are equal sides. Okay, and it is the midpoints. E and F are midpoints of AB and AC respectively. Okay, then AB and AC of triangle ABC. Okay, then show that BF equals to CF. Okay, so to prove, what we want to show here, BF equals to CF. BF equals to CF. We want to prove. Okay, so what is given? AB equals to AC. It is given. Okay, and E and F are midpoints of equal sides AB and AC. That also we know. Okay, and what we want to prove? BF equals to CF. See, here this is perpendicular to opposite sides. BF is perpendicular to AC and C this is midpoints of equal sides. Okay, that is given. So what we want to prove here? The side BF equals to CE. Okay, so now let us prove this. We can take two triangles in this. Okay, in this triangle we can take two triangles to prove BF equals to CF. Okay, so which two triangles here we want to take? See, A, B, F and ACF. Okay, see, A, B, F and ACF. Okay, see this one. See, A, B, F and ACE. A, B, F and ACE. These two triangles we want to take. Okay, in triangle ABF and triangle ACE. Okay, so here we want to prove the sides BF and CE are equal. The sides BF and CE are equal. For that, we want to show that these two triangles are congruent, means corresponding parts of these two triangles are equal. Okay, so for that reason we can take these two triangles. Okay, so ABF and ACE. Okay, in this we know AB equals to AC. The sides AB equals to AC. That is given. Equal sides. AB equals to AC. That is given. Equal sides. Okay, and we know these two triangles, the angle A is common. Okay, here we have the angle A is common for two triangles. Okay, therefore we can say angle A equals to angle A. Okay, and then one more thing we want to say. Okay, by E and F are midpoints of two triangles. Is it right? E and F are midpoints of two triangles. Okay, so here we can take first triangle ABF. Okay, in ABF we have AF. In ABF we have the side AF and we have ACE. In that the side AE. Okay, understood children? See, first we can take ABF triangle. In a triangle ABF we have the side AF. Okay, why? Because E and F are midpoints of the equal sides. Okay, midpoints of the equal sides means the side is equally divided by that point. Okay, so equally divided means we have this portion, that is the side of this triangle AF equals to AE. Understood? By the E and F are midpoints of the equal sides. Okay, so we can say AF equals to AE. Why we can say AF is the side of triangle ABF and AE is the side of triangle ACE. Okay, understood children? So we can say AF equals to AE. By these three concepts, side, angle, side, we can say that two triangles are congruent. Okay, so therefore triangle ABF is congruent to triangle ACE by SAS congruence rule. SAS congruence rule. Okay, so from these two triangles of congruence means we can say the corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. So we can say BF equals to CE. Okay, BF equals to CE. Okay, understood children? By CP corresponding parts of congruent triangle. Okay, understood children? Okay, then we move on to the example 6. Okay, so what is example 6 in this? In an isosceles triangle. Here also we have an isosceles triangle only. Okay. So example 6. In an isosceles triangle ABC with AB equals to AC. In an isosceles triangle ABC, yes, AB equals to AC. A, B and C. Here also AB equals to AC. Example 6. Example 6. Okay. See here AB equals to AC and D and E are midpoints of BC. AE. Okay, we can consider this AD and AE. Okay, so show that. What we want to show? AD equals to AE. Okay, we want to prove AD equals to AE. We want to prove here. Okay, so let us prove this. So how to prove? First, we can take two triangles to prove. Okay, so what are the two triangles we can take here? We want to prove BD equals to AD equals to AE. Okay, AD equals to AE. This is the sides of these two triangles, ABD and ACE. Okay, so for that we can take two triangles different. Okay, so ABD and ACE, ABD and ACE. Okay, so proof. In triangle ABD and triangle ACE. Okay, so these two triangles we can take to prove AD equals to AE. Okay, the first one we know AB equals to AC. Okay, that is given. AB equals to AC. The AB equals to AC, that is given. Okay, and then we know that is angle B equals to angle C. Why? Because it is an isosceles triangle. See, in an isosceles triangle, it is given in the question. So if it is an isosceles triangle, that is two sides are equal. Two sides are equal. Two sides are equal means the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Okay, so we can say angle B equals to angle C. Angle B equals to angle C. Okay, so that is the next one. This is equation number 1, and angle B equals to angle C. That is equation number 2. We have two concepts over. Okay, so we want third concept to say these two triangles are congruent. Okay, we want third concept to say these two triangles are congruent. How to take the third concept? Okay, we know the another one, it is given B equals to CD. Okay, let us take B equals to CD. B equals to CD. Okay, we can subtract DE on both the sides. Okay, see, we know BE equals to CD. So this one BE equals to CD. Okay, so in this both we can subtract DE on both these. Okay, we subtracted DE on both these means we have BD equals to CE. So BD equals to CE means we have the third side, that is the side of these two triangles. Okay, so that is subtract DE on both sides. Okay, DE on both sides. So we can subtract BE minus DE is equal to CD minus BE. Okay, so BE minus DE, we can have BD. We have BD, and CD minus DE we have CE. Okay, so therefore BD equals to CE. BD equals to CE. So BD is the side of triangle ABD and CE is the side of triangle ACE. Okay, so BD equals to CE. This is third concept we have. So from 1, 2 and 3. So from 1, 2 and 3 we have to say triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACE. Okay, these two triangles are congruent based on AS. Okay, side angle side. Is it right? Side angle side. So based on these three concepts, side angle side, these two triangles are congruent. These two triangles are congruent means we can say the corresponding parts of the congruent triangles are equal. So what is the corresponding parts here? AD equals to AE. AD equals to AE. Okay, from this we can say AD equals to AE by CP CT by CP CT. Okay, so understood children? Okay, then we have exercise 5.2. Okay, I thought you all know these concepts. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Exercise 5.2. 5.2, fifth sum. Okay, so that is it is given the diagram ABC and DBC. We have two isosceles triangles with base BC, with the same base BC. Okay, we can draw. This is BC base. Okay, we have an isosceles triangle. So this is ABC and DBC. So these two are isosceles triangle with same base. Isosceles triangle means two sides are equal, and here also two sides are equal. Okay, so this concept is over. Then on same base BC, show that angle ABD equals to angle ACB. This we want to show that. Okay, so we want to show. See, here also we have two isosceles triangle on the same base. Okay, so we can take two triangles to prove these two are equal. That is angle ABD equals to angle ACD. We want to prove. Okay, so in triangle ABC, okay, in separately we can take in triangle ABC, ABD equals to AC. Okay, ABD equals to AC, and in triangle BDC we have BD equals to BC, and BC is common for these two triangles. Okay, so ABC equals to ACB. Okay, so here we have adding that two angles. Okay, so from that we can say ABD equals to ACB. Okay, so proof. We can take first triangle ABC. Okay, in triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC, we can say these two sides are equal by isosceles triangle. AB equals to AC. Okay, and then AB equals to AC means angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. What are the angles here? ABC, this angle. Okay, and ACB, this angle is opposite to equal sides. Okay, so we can take angle ABC equals to angle ACB. Okay, angle ABC equals to angle ACB, and then we can take in triangle BCD. Okay, this is equation number 1. We can take this is equation number 1, and then in triangle BCD, this triangle we can have BD equals to BC, BD equals to DC. Okay, BD equal to CD. Okay, so here these two sides are equal means these two angles are equal. Why? Because angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Therefore, we can say angle DBC equals to angle DCB. Okay, so BD equal to CD, that is angles opposite to equal sides are equal means we can say angle DBC. See, DBC equals to DCB. Okay, DBC equals to DCB. So adding equation 1 and 2. This is equation 2. So we are adding equation 1 and 2. Okay, what is the LHS of equation 1? Angle ABC. See, angle ABC plus what is the LHS of equation 2? Angle DBC. Angle DBC. Okay, so this is equals to what is the LHS of equation 1? Angle ACB. Angle ACB plus what is the LHS of equation 2? Angle DCB. Angle DCB. Okay, see, let us see angle ABC. Okay, this angle ABC, this one, and angle DBC, this one. Okay, this we can say angle ABD, this is equals to. Okay, we can take in the LHS side, that is, see here, see we have angle ACB plus angle ACB plus angle DCB. So that this angle. So we can say angle ACB. Okay. So now we proved angle ABD equal to angle ACB. Okay. So based on this, we have the problems in exercise 5.2. Okay, exercise 5.2. Okay children. Okay, thank you.